Hi there, Brett here. I'm going to do some tarot readings today for you. This is going to be for the sign of Leo for the month of November 2022. I hope you all are doing really well. It's really good to be here, and I hope you enjoy the reading. We're in Scorpio season now, guys, and Scorpio season is all about change. Last month, Libra season, it was about finding those areas where we could use some balance in our lives. And then Scorpio is about implementing that change, right? And it's gonna be hard. It's never easy, but it's very, very, very rewarding, right? So important to remember. So Leo, we're gonna be doing a pyramid here. 4, 3, 2, 1. The energy that you are entering the month with, and then kind of how it progresses through the month. The top of the pyramid will be your outcome, or just kind of the energy that you're leaving the month with. And we will do some clarifying. I have the Light Seers tarot here. I have the Gilded tarot. I have a Waite Smith tarot deck, After tarot, and then I also have the Animal Spirit Wild Unknown Oracle deck that I would like to pick a card from, definitely. So we'll see what we end up using here. All right, so I had some cards that wanted to fall out there. I'm gonna throw them back in. So for Leo, I want 4 cards for Leo for the month of November 2022. 4 cards for Leo, please. Pretty please. All right. We have the Nine of Wands, we have the Knight of Cups, we have Death, and we have the Fool. All right. So the Nine of Wands, this is the energy that you're starting the month with. This is the very first card. The Nine of Wands is, this person has worked really hard to get where they are. And as a result, they've had to learn a lot of skills. That's what all these represent. All these wands represent different skills that you've acquired. But I think you're feeling now like, what are all these skills doing for me now? How is this making my life better? And you're feeling a little discouraged. You're a little annoyed. You've been carrying these things for a long time, and the Ten of Wands is about releasing the burden, about letting it go, but not seeing you doing that quite yet, but we'll see how the reading progresses. The next card you have is the Knight of Cups, and the Knights are very fiery. This represents the Knight of Emotions, and you'll see he's pretty happy. He has his flowers, he has a love letter. This could be a person coming in for you, or this could be energy that you need to imbibe to get through the month. Definitely feeling some really good, positive energy with this card. It's very loving. And this could just be you, Leo. Then we have the Death card, and this is about transformation. It's about letting things go and changing. And this is the energy of the month. So very important energy for you to embrace. Because then you have the Fool, and the Fool is about taking a risk. So there's definitely some movement here about you wanting to start something new and to take a risk. Risks are hard. They definitely can cause some anxiety, but the Fool is ready for it. Like, the Fool has everything they need, right? The Knight of Wands is definitely saying, like, you have a lot of skills here. So you've built up a lot of skills. You don't require a lot, because really this person only has like their little wand here and whatever this thing is, their little light maybe. But they're very happy and content to take the risk, right? So far it's, nothing really challenging, just kind of embracing I'm seeing that you're just going to need to embrace the change of the month, and that's good. So I want 3 more cards here for the next row. Let's get 3 more cards for Leo. 3, there's 1. I think these 2 wanted to come out as well. So we have the Four of Wands. This is the Happy Home card. It's the card of marriage. It's a card of celebration, of being happy and content with where you are in life. And then above the Knight of Cups and Death, you have Justice, the card of karma, cause and effect, how your actions can come back and haunt you or reward you, right? If they're in alignment with yourself, then they're going to be very good outcomes. And it's above the Knight of Cups and Death, so it's definitely positive for you. Like, I feel like you're going to get your due justice, right, if you change and you start loving yourself a little bit more. I am getting you need to love yourself here because you got a lot to offer, and everybody, Leo. So, and then this card came up, same position for Aries, the Five of Wands. It's internal conflicts and battling, maybe yourself or kind of like with your people that you love sometimes. Like, it's almost like you're play fighting with them. And this might be something, this is appearing above Death and the Fool, so this might be the energy that you need to kind of let go of. Because play fighting is only play fighting if everyone's in the same mindset, right? And I think about that for myself a lot. Like, you can say something kind of like snippy to someone, but say it in a sarcastic way. If you're able to connect with that person, then their person's not going to take it personally, right? But you have to come across the right way. So you might want to be careful with your words a little bit. Let's see what we have in the next row. I need 2 cards. Oop, there we go. 2 cards for Leo. And we have these 2 cards. The King of Pentacles. This is Taurian energy. Kings represent air, communication, right? And this guy, he's very happy. He's made his wealth. He has his partner in crime here who's looking after him. They're bonded. He's definitely like comfortable. He's at home. He's reflecting and just very happy. He's happy with his life. And this is appearing above the Four of Wands and the Justice card. So, and above the Nine of Wands. So although you've had some struggles here and you've been working really hard, you're ready to celebrate, and you're ready to just embrace your King of Pentacle energies, I'm feeling. Because I feel like the King of Pentacles represents the energy that you want to have within yourself, that stability and groundedness. Now, next to the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is about moving away from things that no longer serve you, especially your emotions. And I'm definitely getting that in association with the Five of Wands. I said that you were probably going to need to move on from this energy, and it looks like you're going to, if you just keep loving yourself, right, and embracing change for the month. And it might be unexpected things. It's probably going to be, this month is going to be a lot about the way we're talking to ourselves, the negative self-talk, right? Like, whenever we're in those moments where we catch ourselves saying, you're just so stupid, right? Why do we do that? We do it because it's fear-based thinking, right? It's the way that we've been trained to think, or the way that we've not even trained. It's like just where we end up. It's where we've ended up, and we don't need to live that way. We can move on from that. And she's walking towards the sun, which is clarity. So that makes me happy. I'm really curious to see what's at the top of this pyramid here. What do you have at the top of the pyramid for Leo? What's the outcome for Leo? Whoop. The Devil. So this is Capricorn energy. I'm definitely getting, there's a lot of Taurus, there's Capricorn, there's Libra, there's Scorpio energy here. You might have people in your life that have these as their sun, moon, or rising signs in their chart, but I'm feeling like, I'm hoping this isn't the outcome for you, because this is dark energy. It's, I mean, with the way this reading's flowing, I want to believe that you're going to face your inner devil, your inner negativity. Like I just said, negative self-talk is a bad thing. And this devil is very alluring. The thing is like, it's easy to talk negatively to ourselves. We get into those patterns and it's so easy to just continue doing it. But you have to realize that those emotions are driving you, right? They have you on puppet strings, right? And this is your true self down here. I mean, this is your true self too, right? These are two parts of yourself. But when this guy is driving and not this guy, or you haven't integrated them properly, you're gonna have some problems, Leo. So I'm hoping that you can move on here. I think that you will. I think that you have the potential, but it's not gonna be easy. So now I'm gonna clarify with the after tarot here. Let me just shuffle these a few times. I kind of want to see like what's going on. I want to get 3 cards for the bottom row. Like you've been carrying this really large burden and you really want to let it go and celebrate and not be so stressed out. So here's 2 cards. So the 7 of Wands and the Strength card. So this is your energy, Leo. And this is coming right in the middle of your reading here in terms of the placement at the beginning of the month. You're wanting, you know that you're strong enough to make this change in your life. And this card here, the 7 of Wands, like, look at this, like a battle. It's a battle. And everyone's really frustrated, right? And this is the energy at the beginning of the month here. And it's going to be this is going to be the biggest challenge for you, I feel like. Because underneath it, you want to be happy. You really want to be happy. I want to see what the last card in this row is. What's next to the Fool, Death, and the 5 of Wands? Just need some clarity here. Just one card, please. Okay. Yeah. You need to let these things die. You need to move on. This again, like the 8 of Cups, you can see this person's moving on from things that no longer serve them, from emotions that no longer serve them. And this person's dying. What I imagine this card represents is parts of you dying. Parts of you dying that no longer serve you. And this is a sword card, so it's the way you talk to yourself. You need to move on from this. You need to move on from this. You need to take the risk, because it can be hard to move on from negative self-talk. You become so comfortable and it becomes so ingrained. But interrupting those trains of thought is really going to be a benefit for you. Okay, so what do we have near the King of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, and the Justice card? What's coming in for you, Leo? What's the energy underneath the surface, Leo, that's going to help you move forward here, help you move on? The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, it's water of fire. So these queens are very watery. They're in touch with their emotions. And this particular queen is very fiery. They know what they're doing. They know what they're saying. They're very secure within themselves. And they're masters at making what they want happen. So I feel like what this card is saying is you're ready to move on, Leo, and you have to make it happen. You, only you, can make it happen, Leo. So be aware of that. What do we have between the 8 of Cups, the Justice card, and the 5 of Wands? I kind of want to see what's over in this quadrant now. There we go. The Page of Wands. So next to the Queen, you have the Page. And the Page comes before the Knight. This is a card of Earth, fiery Earth energy. And it's about... The Pages need to make something a reality, and something that's very inspirational to them. And I think that what it's saying, this is coming next to the Queen, is you know that you're the one who has to drive it, or maybe you don't know, and I'm telling you now that you're the one who's going to drive it. You also have to be the one to start it. And the Page is the person that starts the journey, right? He's the person that takes this idea that they have, this inspirational idea, and says, hey, we're going to implement this now. And the Queen's the one who oversees it. She's the one who's like, this is why we're doing it, right? She knows why we're doing it. She knows how we're doing it, where we're going, right? And it's the Queen of Wands is right next to the King, so it's going to bring some stability for you. All right, what's going on with this Devil up here? Is Leo going to be able to face the Devil? Page of Cups. So it's going to be something that you come in and out of. You can see, this is after tarot. So in the normal tarot deck, the fish is in the cup and about to jump out, right? And in this cup, the fish has jumped out. And it's kind of symbolic of the fact that sometimes we can like feel our emotions and sometimes we can't. And I think with the devil energy, right? Like sometimes we're going to be more aware of our negative emotions and sometimes we're not. But it's those moments that we're aware, that we're aligned with ourselves, where we're not thinking negatively, that we need to remember what's going on there. Remember, like make notes. Why am I feeling this way? What's going on? Journal. Make mental notes. Whatever you need to do to track your progress. Sometimes writing things down is helpful. Sometimes drawing is helpful. I think you're trying to be in touch with your emotions here. And I think that you can do it. But like I said, you're going to have to let some things die here. And you do have that ability. You can do it, Leo. So let's make it happen, all right? Now, Leo, I want to pick one more card here. This is going to be kind of the energy that's going to be helpful for you this month. The energy that is going to allow you to tackle the problems that you need to tackle this month. What's going on for Leo that's going to help them? What's going on for Leo here? All right. The oyster. You're waiting for the right time, and there's never a right time. You know, I also think about the oyster, this shell, you know, it's shut with such force, and you're protecting yourself. You know, you're protecting yourself from other people. You might be secluding yourself a little bit right now, and I don't think that's a good idea. You have a pearl inside of you, Leo, and it wants to come out. And I think you need to show it to other people. And you're going to be able to show it as you're able to embrace that pearl energy. The pearl represents yourself. What makes you you, right? And what makes you you is so unique to you. So Leo, you have to just embrace that beautiful, fiery, strong energy that makes you you. And since the straight card is right here in the middle, you know, this is going to be, Leos are known for being strong, for being able to handle their emotions really well, being sure about where they're going. And I think embracing your own Leo energy is going to be really helpful for you this month. All right, Leo, this is a really nice reading. I hope you have success this month. I hope you're able to face your shadow a little bit and see it and hold on to it, right? So I hope you have a good month, Leo. And I will see you next time. Bye.